Hey, this is Colton. I'm with CNGnow.com here at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. We're on 6th Street talking to people about the lengths they go to get here to Austin.
Pretty much we drove from LA to Arizona, played a gig there, and then drove Arizona to El Paso to Austin.
19 hours. We did 19 hours to get to Albuquerque, and then we did 19 hours the next morning and got out here.
What, I mean, how long was the drive? It was like 17 hours from Chicago.
So Toronto, how many hours did it take you?
27, man, straight. We went right through the night, come down here.
All night?
Yeah, man. The 6 of us just rotating, driving right straight down.
Yeah, we just drove down straight from Seattle. It was like 37 hours. It was awesome.
You do whatever it takes to get your face here for LA, New York, Nashville. Everyone is here.
Foxes played South by the first year that, our very first tour. So I guess in a way it's just sort of a rite of passage, you make the big drive, you play South by, it's a madhouse, it's a zoo, but it's just awesome, man. There's no other festival like this one.
That was a border crossing.
Well, not interrogation, but just imagine a minivan with all the windows open. The guy's like, "So you guys do drugs?" Of course you say no. And he says, "Well, you're the first clean bands I've ever heard of."
Yes.
And then he looks at me in the back. He goes, "What about a guy in the back with the hair? You telling me you don't do drugs?" And no, I don't believe you.
How many of you guys are crammed in the van and all your equipment and stuff?
We have a trailer, but we have 6 of us in the van. Yeah, and we had to sleep in the van outside of El Paso with 6 of us, which was stinky.
I mean, are you sleeping on floors? Are you in a couch? Are you in a hotel? Are you at a friend's house?
Sleeping on floors.
I'm sleeping on the floor right now. Yeah.
What kind of floor?
Hardwood. Absolute. I didn't know that.
We had met one guy that was sleeping in like an abandoned house.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think already when you know you're going to spend a fortune on it, you might as well get a good night's sleep in a really cheap hotel room. So, I don't know. Been there, though. I think we've all lived through our couch surfing floor years.
Just got to do it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm broke, but, you just sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? You got to be here. You can't miss it. I was thinking about this earlier, actually. You know what the best thing is? You probably have about 1 million people, 1,000 bands, and about 100 freaking food trucks.
It's the one time a year that all my friends from around the country that I've met from touring are in one place at one time for 3 days. And so I love coming here. I love being able to just catch up with friends and watch them play shows that I never get to do. And yeah, I love it.
We met one lady who had introduced herself as the Antichrist. And we obviously asked her about her journey from hell and how that was. I'm branching out into more hosting opportunities now. Can't you tell how pro I am? How do bands afford to go from, say, Miami to South by Southwest?
Especially gas prices in Miami, gas prices over here is a gift compared to gas prices in Miami. Yeah, definitely.
And Andrew gets a free car for work, so we just use their gas and their car.
Tell me about that. You get a free car for work? No, I like it. Wait. So we're gonna cut that. Tell us about the vehicle and how you make that work, legitimately.
Girlfriends support us. Yes.
From Madison via Chicago, Minneapolis to Austin.
We filled our gas tank 4 times.
Yeah.
What'd that cost?
Probably, I would say $400.
We have a van that's maybe working a little harder than it would like to, towing the trailer that is probably a little bigger than, we should be towing with this van, but we have a lot of we're trying to bring some quality tone to the stage. It's about $500 a day in gas.
We filled up our van in Flagstaff for $125, and it capped off my credit card before it filled up our tank.
And so you basically have to get together with another group just to make it feasible.
That was probably the only way we could get down here is to team up with another band so we could split the costs, right?
It was actually cheaper for us to fly than to drive.
How do you afford it?
Not eating. Yeah, you're eating bad food usually because you can't really afford much else. And I don't know, you usually end up you try to supplement and play some shows along the way, but that doesn't always happen.
We do everything on a budget, go park the car like 2 miles away and then walk back, unload the gear, all that stuff.
If you had a way to cut that cost in half, what would you do with the money?
Spend it on gear.
Well, imagine it could go towards recording new albums. Imagine that.
Man, I would definitely invest more, man. Like the gas prices is slimming down the touring, so it's slimming down the cities that we're reaching out to. So it's like we got to slow down, but
I'd pay rent.
We'd buy good food. It's delicious here. Everything we eat is awesome. Barbecue, come on, Austin.
I would buy some barbecue, some Tex-Mex, and then pay rent.
Yeah.
South by Southwest is a must for bands and fans alike. We talked to a bunch of people about their journeys to get here. They spent a ton of money. They could have saved half if they were driving a compressed natural gas vehicle. Learn more about CNG at cngnow.com.
That's what I got. Set it for the weekend. Something that'll keep me up from sleep.